Hey, Algebra 2, and today we're going to continue some work with sequences. Okay, so we're going to start here. We got a few problems. We're going to do a warm-up. This is very similar to what you guys did yesterday for your assignment, and just kind of looking at these different types of sequences. Okay, so this first one, we're trying to decide, is it arithmetic, geometric, or neither? Now, remember that arithmetic is when we have it be adding or subtracting a consistent amount. Geometric is when it is multiplying, or sometimes it appears to be dividing. But we said yesterday it's the same as like multiplying by the reciprocal. And neither is when there's no pattern that we notice. Or maybe we notice a pattern, but it's not with a common difference, something constant about it. Okay, so this first one, hopefully right here you can see we would add 6, add 6, add 6. Since we're adding, that's going to be arithmetic. Okay, and in this case, the common difference would be 6, or if you want, you can put positive 6. Okay, now the next one, 144 to get to 72, divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2 here. Or another way to do that instead, so that's going to be geometric. Instead of dividing, since we want to be multiplying, we're going to multiply by 1/2. Since we are dividing by 2, the reciprocal of 2 is 1/2. That's what we want to multiply by. Okay. So our next one, -5. Notice this time it's switching back and forth between negative and positive. And each time it's getting bigger, it's multiplied by 3. Okay, so once again, geometric. And our common ratio, not just 3, but -3. Anytime the sign's switching back and forth, if it's geometric, the ratio has to be a negative number. Okay. So on number 4, it gains 3 here, then it gains 5, then it gains 7, then it gains 9. Next one's going to gain 11. However, this is neither. It's not a common difference or common ratio. Okay, it's changing. Now, it changes at a consistent rate. However, it's not common difference or common ratio, so we have to say neither. Okay, on this next one, we go from 6 to 4, -2, -2, -2, -2, -2. Okay, so since all of these are subtracting, that's common difference, -2, and it's going to be arithmetic. And our final one, this one might fool you if you're not careful. Okay, 7, -7, 7, -7. It's the same numbers back and forth, back and forth. I'm guessing lots of you would choose neither. However, it's actually geometric, and the common ratio in this case is -1. Basically, if I multiply each of these by -1, I get the next term. So, that's just kind of some warm-up from yesterday. If we scroll down here now, it says new vocabularies. I don't know if it's vocabulary or not, but A1 simply means what is the first term, okay, of our sequence. So notice this 1 right here symbolizes first term. Okay, A2 then is going to be what is our second term. And I'm just going to put etc. over here because A3, A4, A5, this can continue on and on and on. Okay, so down here it says find the specified amount of terms for each sequence below. Given the first 7 terms of the sequence a sub n equals n squared. Okay, so what we're going to do is starting off, we'll write a1. Okay, so a sub 1 says what is the first term. Now, in order to solve this, since wherever the n is, instead is going to be n squared. So we have a 1 here, so 1 squared is just 1. Okay, a sub 2, instead of putting a 1 in there for the n, we put a 2. 2 squared is 4. A sub 3 is going to give us 9. And we just keep doing this. Now here it said 7 terms, so we need to do it 7 times. So a sub 4 gives us 16. A sub 5 gives us 25. A sub 6 gives us 36. And finally, a sub 7 gives us 49. Now, if we look here, we can check, is this geometric or arithmetic? And 1 to 4, multiplies by 4, but 4 times 4 is not 9. Okay, so it can't be geometric. Arithmetic, it adds 3, then it adds 5, then it adds 7. So nope, this would be N for neither. Okay, now our next one, it says find the first 6 terms if the given rule of the sequence is A sub n equals n minus 2. Okay, so right here is how we decide what our sequence is found from. This says the first six terms. So the first term is always A sub 1. We plug a 1 in there. 1 minus 2 gives us negative 1. A sub 2, 2 minus 2 gives us 0. A sub 3, 3 minus 2 is 1. A sub 4, 4 minus 2 gives us 2. A sub 5, 5 minus 2 gives us 3. That was not good. Let me fix that 3. While I'm at it, I'll fix the 4 too. Okay, so that was A sub 4. And 5 minus 2 we said is 3. And then the final one, A sub 6. 6 minus 2 gives us 4. Okay. Now at this point, we can check. Negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Each time it goes up by 1. Okay, so this would be an example of arithmetic. And if you wanted to, you could tell me the common difference was plus 1. Okay, now, the final thing we need to do today is very easy still. It says, now find the specific term. So what if instead they said, just find me the 8th term of the sequence, a sub n equals 2n plus 9. Same exact thing, except we don't have to do all of this. I don't have to start at 1. I can just do a sub 8 equals, and then right here we plug in that 8. 2 times 8 is 16, plus 9 gives us, 25, okay? And we are done. So that's all we have to do. So please try the review today, and if you have any questions, let me know. Hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.